Probably not though, but it's a little bit of coke. Let's read Richard Hart's actual Twitter page. Twitter is where all the cool stuff happens. If you don't follow me at, let me show you. Actually, follow me at Bitcoin Benito, okay, on the Twitter page. So Richard Hart says, I like the idea of people launching their own coins on pump tires better than what we saw with PAV, PPepe, P-Dai, and this is what we're talking about, P-Dai, the coin that's not doing so well. And then Pump Tires is a pretty good website. Check it out. Not going to go into detail about that. Richard Hart is showing that his coins are doing well. This is from a day ago. So they were doing good yesterday. Today they're doing like 1%, 2%. They're not doing that great, but they're doing good yesterday, so that's good. Hex is up 11% yesterday. Post Hex up 21%. Post Chain up 18%. And Incentive Token up 19%. So this is good. Good market. Good moves. The fact that they're going up 20% today is good, but they can also go down 20% like the next day. So it doesn't really matter. What really matters is the long term. Okay. And then some free Bitcoin money might be waiting for you. See how I warn you about WBTC counterparty risk. And then finally he said, remember that WBTC, which is wrapped BTC, has an admin kit at BitGo. I think so. There's counterparty risk. They're holding the keys about $5 billion worth of Bitcoin so far. Okay, so let's get into the P-Dai aspects, okay? Let's read a tweet from Richard Hart that says, too long didn't read. If you're going to be a degenerate like the person that created P-Dai or that was able to hack into P-Dai, do not do it on things that have less counterparty risk and perhaps more functionality. I don't like high inflation. I've never gotten to P-Dai myself. Just get the regular DAI coin on Ethereum. What I would do is I wouldn't really use stable coins on Postchain. I would just swap everything in and out between PostX and Ethereum on Postchain, by the way. PostX on Ethereum, Postchain on Ethereum, swap between Postchain and Ethereum, PostX and Ethereum, Incentive Token and Ethereum. And this is Ethereum that's on the Postchain network. I wouldn't necessarily want to exchange them with stable coins, okay? He says that I don't like high inflation to total liquidity. If you minted infinite P-Dai and the market sold right now is $400,000. So it's not really worth thinking about at all unless dum-dums keep buying a bad coin. Why buy a coin that sucks? You know the whales that own Maker on Ethereum can just come and do what they want to those contracts at will, right? You're sucking middleman. Yeah, they could do that if they wanted to on Ethereum, but they're not going to do that to MakerDAO. MakerDAO is just way too big.